bad form. Okay. Hi. I'm just gonna have to keep fixing this. Welcome to... Ariana should have checked her camera first. Whoop. I'll work with it. So, hello and welcome to... Okay, turn on your side. Cannot get Twitch to cooperate with me. Anyway, hi. Today I will be playing... Okay, I'm over all the rest of this. I just want to play at this point. Okay, so I am playing Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why you guys had sound and I didn't. So. Okay, I love this game. Now let's see me prove myself wrong. I'm just gonna start going. I don't really
Welcome to my
Hi,
latest
yeah,
case,
I'm feeling a
Ghost
bit
Dogs
better.
of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either junior or senior detective.
Are there any puzzles
If you're new to it,
be
dear Ned,
senior?
remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're
Okay.
talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately, but weird things started happening the moment I pulled up.
Like
First,
what?
this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
Nope, I'm just gonna look around here. I suppose I could answer the phone. Check out squeaking. Mice? I want to know how long I can wait. Trying to look at like everything in the... Ooh, did not like that noise one bit. They shouldn't let me be able to do this.
Rotten floorboards. Watch your...
Killed myself before even... Oh, that's great. So how quickly have you died? Oh. There we go. Okay, I probably should stop shitting around. Okay.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just
Yeah,
worried about you.
kinda.
What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
Okay.
You make it sound like the house is haunted or something.
Not the house, the woods. Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy,
It's dark.
you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
One of your trees seems to have other plans for me.
What do you mean?
A tree fell down behind my
I'm
car
not gonna
just as
be,
I
like,
was driving up to the house. I'm
Cutesy about
blocked
this
in.
one.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
Oh, that Emily.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go.
Just go.
Anywhere. Just get away
Go
from
out
the
onto an
house.
unfamiliar lake in a watercraft all by yourself at night. Go. Go. See, I think Sally... Alright. I don't know if I voiced this theory when Reese and I did this game, or talked about this game in the podcast, but crackpot theory, Sally brought Nancy out here to murder her. It's a whole conspiracy. Yeah, I'm going with it's pitch black.
I can't just take off in your boat. It's pitch black outside.
Then listen to me. Go around the house and lock all the doors and windows. Do that right now.
Sally, you're being a little bitch.
Sally, just tell me why you're so upset.
The dogs. Those
Oh.
dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs?
Inconvenient,
Hello?
Shoddy service is inconvenient. I don't... Oh no! What a creepy,
What
unexplainable
is that?
noise. I don't know what that could be. What is happening?
Something's out there.
Really, Nancy? Come on.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
Strix, what?
Strixvaria. A barred owl. Real hard to spot.
Then just call it
doesn't
a
help
fucking
that you're
barn
out here
owl.
making more noise than a jumbo jet.
Excuse me, but, you know, this isn't your
My
property.
name's Nancy Drew. Have you been out here long?
A couple hours. Name's Red Knot, by the way. And now that we've exchanged pleasantries, why don't you just skedaddle on out of here and leave me to my birds?
I'm not going anywhere until I know what's been
I'm
making
Nancy
those
Drew, and I have to
weird
get down to the
noises.
mystery of
That
the
was me,
very explainable
Miss
noises
Nancy Drew,
outside.
calling in birds, and doing a pretty good job of it too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
Well, you see that porch that I just stepped off of? You see it? Look behind me.
I'm staying here in the old Malone place.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
I feel like with two, it would be better, because it's not just one person there alone. I don't feel like more women adds to the situation, like the severity of the situation.
What do you know about the woman living here?
I talked to her a couple of times, but you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
What do you
What
think
do
was
you think
scaring
was
her?
scaring her?
Because
The
all I go is
dogs.
dogs.
The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again.
Those poor
just
babies,
hear
they
them
lost their
Howling
human.
like their hearts were broken every
My
night
heart
until
is-
one by one, they all died and went silent. But every
Man,
time
you
someone
really
tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
What do the dogs
What do the dogs do?
Every night, ever since
Do they
she
speak
moved
to you,
in,
Red?
you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around.
He
snarling
clearly
and
thinks
barking
lesbians are
and
bad.
Throwing themselves at
Yes.
the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone.
You go
Buried in a
tempting
cemetery
fate
just
by,
beyond
by,
the house,
by,
you know.
you know,
Them.
having your relationship. I have no problem with lesbians, but see, the thing is, the ghosts do. That's exactly what it is.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
I mean, I gotta say, it seems like a wise decision anyway when you're living in the middle of nowhere, so...
The dogs would attack her house?
It's like they don't
It's just
want
like,
anybody but Malone
It
living
scratched the shit out of the house.
there. I guess they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
Did she ever call the police?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger.
You don't have to
and
say
all
the
Jeff
silly part.
Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Yes, I'm not homophobic. The ghosts are.
Do you live close by?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp,
How is it?
and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Come on.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be
Are
a good
those the
idea if I
ghost
went my
dogs?
merry way and you got yourself back inside that house. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
There's actually some decent sound work in the game. Okay. Well, I mean... Oh, wait. I know what I was gonna do. Wait, no. I'm already getting super turned around. Go to the boat.
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
Sally told you to! I assume Sally is your elder, and therefore you should listen to what she says. I did not like the groan of the floorboard because what? What's happening? Hate that.
This is not good.
The dogs are trying the door. Alright. I think that's a totally separate electrical problem. I'm gonna go hide upstairs. Hi, Bubby. Oh. Look at the little toes. Leaves that appear, this is so hard for me to read, just so we're clear. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on a shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. Weird one. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, I look to me to sleep through the long gray night. Okay. Well, I wonder if that's a puzzle. That sounds kind of like a puzzle, doesn't it? I have my priorities, Nancy has hers. Nancy, I'm really, really sorry, but I just can't face another night here. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Door is open. Make yourself at home. We'll call you from my car. P.S. Don't hate me. So I was like, oh, yeah. You know what? It's fine. Make yourself at home. And then later she's like, you know what? I probably should have told her to leave. Yeah. Yeah. Get well water tested ASAP. Wonder why? Can I look at the... Yeah, I can. Oh! That's cool. Gloves. Yoink. Mine now. And it's like, no, I've been behind enough electrified gates to know I'm gonna need these. Oh, my water. Jesus, Nance. Make myself at home. Steal everything. Get a dead tree cut down. You know, I keep my little notes in, like, one place. Like, I don't have them scattered around the... I mean, whatever, man. You know, Nancy is doing Nancy. Ooh. Bark! Bark! Okay. Okay. Okay, alright. Very, very interesting. Look, it's a swan and birdies. She's got a lot of, like, containers of bleach just sitting around. Oh, okay, yeah, no, let's just stand on this. It is. I want the doggies to be facing
It's
me.
stuck.
Oh,
I need some sandpaper.
it's stuck. It wouldn't be a nice Drew game if
It's stuck.
all the pieces didn't work. Anyway, whatever, man. Didn't not work. You know, I'm just gonna move forward. Oh, I'm gonna go call Bess. Because I'm enjoying hearing the crickets chirping in the background, so. Jeez Louise. Trackpads are hard.
Nancy, how's it going?
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my many talents. You are so full of it.
What?
She got caller ID, Nancy. So now, instead of hanging up on the geeks that always call her,
That's true.
she
It's
just
the
doesn't
last
answer
time
the
I
phone.
played
Very
one
funny.
with an
So
iguana
what's up?
named Iggy. Now a ghost dog named Iggy. Iggy's just a good name for animals. They're like, Iggy. You've got two dogs. What are you gonna name the other one? Ziggy? No, I don't need a nice hint. I just got here.
Believe it or not, on some
I
nights,
bel-
this house gets attacked by a pack of dogs. Sally's so scared of them, she left me here by myself.
Did you say
What a
dogs? Couldn't have
bitch.
George. Dogs don't attack houses.
They do if they're mean houses.
Not only did these dogs attack Sally's house,
I think they
they
kinda
have
glowed
eyes
green.
that glowed yellow.
I don't
A
think that was
birdwatcher
yellow,
I ran
Nancy.
into said they were ghosts.
Am I wrong?
Ghosts?
Am I off about
The
this?
man who built Sally's place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The birdwatcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs? Like there's
You
such
know.
a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
Like there's any such thing as ghosts. Alright. Cool it there. I don't need this from you.
Bye, you guys.
Good luck, Nancy.
Are you
And
okay?
stay in touch.
Okay. Okay. Man, there's crap all over the floor. Sally, have you even tried cleaning? Jesus Christ. just decides to click. Oh.
Those look too rotten.
Okay. Alright. Alright, I got one piece of wood. I can't continue to go around the house. You. Oh.
I'd better wait until daylight.
You know what, Nancy? You don't take any chances. Never mind. She's about to have a board, use a random piece of wood just so that she can read a note.
This doesn't look very safe. It's still not fixed.
Okay. All right, I'll get more wood. Jesus. Do you really need to go over there? I guess I'll go make it daylight. If I gotta. AM. Jesus, that really freaked me out. I don't know why. The outdoors. There. Now I can pump water because I can see it. What? Yeah, man. Okay, stop trying. Stop trying. Nancy, stop. Stop. Thank you. There's no water. Oh.
I need a bucket.
Sorry, Nancy. I need a bucket. Whew, okay. Sorry. It's a little too much for me. Okay.
The boat's full of water.
Oh. I'm gonna go get that bucket. Let me just back up the frickin' dock. I like this music a lot. Let's get that water out. Oh, and a free screwdriver. My screwdriver now. Okay, bucket, back in the pocket with you. Wait.
The spark plug is missing.
Oh. What? Why is it missing?
The spark plug is missing.
Yeah, I see, Nance. Thank you. Okay. Good to know. I'll do that later. You know, when I have a spark plug. I'm gonna walk around with this bucket in my pocket, so look out, world. Okay, apparently I'm gonna go this way. Oh, good. Excellent.
A face only a gnome could love.
Is that funny to you, Nancy? Ooh, hello, Key. What are you two? Basement, maybe? I don't know. What could it be? Oh,
It's locked.
will this unlock it? That was
Oh,
very...
Key broke off. It's locked.
Nancy! What the hell? crumbled a goddamn key. Oh, good. I'm glad I used that tool so I could get more tool. Gas mask? Was it? Yeah, okay. Alright, man. I like how I'm reacting to this like I've never played this game before in my life. And I kind of feel like it. Ooh, gasoline. Good. Glad we keep that in here. I'm sure that'll have absolutely no negative repercussions later. Will not be an issue. Is that it? Is that all I came in here to get? Oh, I gotta go nail that board. I guess I could have done this all during the night, but it's scary at night. Ow, fudge. Oh yeah, keeping keeping flammable liquids in a tinderbox is absolutely a good idea. I'm going to just blame Sally. I'm gonna say that was 100% Sally's doing. Was not just there when she got there.
This doesn't look very safe.
Okay, so I don't get to. I thought if I just like, I mean, you clearly have nails, right? Okay.
It's still not
No,
fixed.
I got it, Nance. Thank you. Don't have to be so urgent with me. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, alright. No, I did not click that. Let's turn back around. I'm gonna take that wood, and I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Okay,
I'd better be careful.
Oh yeah, no, Nance, you're getting super lost. Sorry, honey. This is me, so we're just gonna walk around in circles for forever. And, you guys can enjoy that. You're gonna enjoy sitting there going, no, Ariana, we definitely saw the way you're supposed to go. Maybe I just took myself back towards the front. Hi, Birdie! Oh, you're so pretty! I don't have anything to take pictures of you yet, though. That's one of my favorite parts. Oh, I can't keep going because there's a fucking bird? Alright. Wait. Oh. Hi, pretty birdie. Feel pretty. Yellow ribbon. Alright. Alright. Let's go this way. Okay. Dead end. Alright. Alright. Hi, birdie. Oh, feel pretty. Yeah, because I like stepped on it. That bird smushed. Oh, hey, I found a graveyard. Yay! Ariana's favorite game, bingo. Graveyard, check. Waldo Matthias, born on 1876, died May 10th, 1925. Snooky! Alright, I'm sure I've got plenty of wood now. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. Oh no! My pencil broke! Well, fuck. Let's see. I think I got a pen in here. It's just not as pleasant of a sound. There's that nice scribble sound. Anyway. I am literally, just because I don't really 100% remember if any of the rest of it comes into play. I don't like doggies die. In general. Xander. Uh-oh. What happened on January 29th, 1932? Because both Xander and, Vitus or Vitus or whatever the fuck his name is died on that day. Oh no! They were at least found dead, I guess. What a horrible day. Okay.
Looks like paw prints.
Whoa, man. Because it couldn't be a great number of animals that could have done that. Heck, even just stray dogs running around the neighborhood, man. She acts like it's super indicative of, you know? Like, cool your jets, Nance. Okay. Now, can Ariana make it back? Oh, yellow bird! Alright, that was easy. I will be honest with you. I expected to take a much longer amount of time getting through there. Alright, great. Now I've got all that wood so that I can look at that. Nancy's got weird priorities, man. Okay, so I got tree boards of wood. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, that is so much more sturdy. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that shit. Much better. Rotten floorboards, watch your step. Glad I fixed that. This was very much worth it. Okay. I see a ladder. Whoa, alright. Keep seeing the same stick on the ground. Driving me crazy. Like, I get them having to reuse stuff, and it makes complete sense. It's just like...
This must be Red's observation platform.
Oh, man. And he's not here because it's daytime. He's a weirdo, and he's only out at night. Which I guess makes sense if you're going for nocturnal birds. But still, what a rude thing for him to do. Well, I guess that I will go and put my feet up. There's not a lot to explore in this game. I keep wanting to look at that newspaper, and it won't let me. Okay. So let's see this again. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. Okay. Where's my notebook? There it is. So that would be Lucy. And then and Swan's Drift. Oh wait, is there one of the things that's leaves? Maybe. Anyway. When swans drift by on shimmering blue. I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. Summer would be Xander. And swans. Autumn's call brings out the deer. It is I who howls on mornings clear. When winter comes, there's a fight. So what am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to find sandpaper. So there's the deer. Over here we've got the birds. There's a moose. Over there's the trees. What? Oh no, there's swans. Okay, so swans. That way. That way. At least I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. There we go. Nope, the opposite. Oh no. It's actually technically the way they're supposed to be. Pretty sure. Well, maybe it's the opposite. That would make sense too. Don't make it easy, man. Xander. Just gotta get Iggy straight. But I need... I'm gonna go make sure I don't have any. I think I have to get it off of, maybe Emily. But I want... No, you're going the wrong way, Ariana. No, you're not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ariana. Listen to your brain. Sorry, you guys had to see that argument. Bummer. Okay. Oops. Just, you know, testing. Door. PM. Okay. Same goddamn twig. Hey, Red.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Does that mean you'd like me to call you Mr. Red Knot?
All right, then. Hello, Nancy. Now put a muffler on it, would ya? I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Are you out
Yeah.
here all by yourself?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
I really want her to be super...
There's no place nearby that sells boat parts? Sally's outboard is missing a spark plug.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
I did not like that laugh one bit.
But I don't want to leave you unprepared.
That was the
Well,
wrong
just
line
so
reading,
happens
Lonnie.
I've got 2 spark
Jeez
plugs
Louise.
right here in my pocket. Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it?
Silence.
I don't need
You get
cash,
silence, my
but
good
maybe
sir.
you could take a few pictures for me. You know how to use a digital camera?
I mean, like, you get silence. You don't give it to me, I'm going to stand here and shout so that all the birds stay away. I feel like that's... My friend Bess just got one for her birthday.
My friend Bess just got one for her birthday. I helped her figure out how to use it.
There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PepSob.
Oh, jeez.
That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
Okay, so... You'll help...
Sounds good.
Here's everything you'll need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Only when I'm on fire, which happens
you're
more
a
often
spunky
than
one,
you
aren't
think.
you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do, because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore. I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Okay. All right, man. I like how he's the only person, I think, who gives something to us on good faith that will repay him. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll give this to you.
It's not safe to take the boat out at
Bitch,
night.
it is bright. Look at that full moon. Look, oh, god damn it. Look at the goddamn moon, Nancy. See? Look at it. Right, I get the cassette player from him. Don't know what the hell I thought I was doing. What, Whoa. Oh, hey, what? Oh, okay. What's this? Wait, I have a pen? What's going on here? Cool, I got from a PDA. I like this music a lot. Feels very Twin Peaks. Okay. Red lent me his spark plug. He didn't lend it to you. In exchange for taking some pictures of birds for him. Need to go to Emily's on the west side of the lake. Just go to the west side of the lake. See what you can see. Jesus. You don't have to put it in quotations. Oh, yeah, you took notes of that? Okay, why does she need that? Oh, that's their way of explaining away to us why she has them in a little box. I got it. I get it. I get you. I get you, her. You doing good. You're good. What if the ghost dogs come out on the lake? That's true. That would have been just a horrible thing for poor Nancy. Out there on the lake, the dogs come swimming up. Cute and doggy paddling. And snarling. Very much snarling. Okay. First things first. Let's put our nice spark plug in. Okay. Plus, nothing, minus, plus. Oh, right.
I gotta have some torque.
I gotta have some torque. Oh. Okay. That's not right. Oh, wait. That's a weird way to do it. Her 0 positive. I'm making sure that actually. Yeah. Did the wrong one. Minus. Positivo. Okay. Now then. Nope, 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 nope. That's right. Oh my god, I thought she put it on herself. We just listened to Nancy Drew drown to death. Wow. You dumb bitch. I just spilled coffee all over myself. Look at the little boat go! Look at it go! Ow! The tiny, tiny boat. That was a big lake. Didn't realize how that's very helpful. They're giving us scope. I like that. I totally forgot this is what her place looks like on the outside. I fucking love this place. Thank you. I don't love her.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
Take it back. Take it down a notch. Okay, I'm gonna be like
Nancy Drew.
to the
Sally
point
McDonald
Nancy.
said you might be able to help me.
I like helping people. Of course, I like selling them stuff even better. But keep talking.
Okay. That was... Alright, man. Well... But right now I need a
Sally
chainsaw.
invited me to come out and stay with her for a while. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
Yeah.
A tree fell down in the
I'm giving
driveway
you the
behind
barest
my car,
basics
and
here.
now I'm blocked in.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So
I
how
didn't
come Sally ain't with you?
ask you to have Tucker do it. I asked you to lend me a fucking chainsaw. This is not what I asked for. These are, I just don't like the, fine.
She couldn't stand the thought of spending another night in that house.
She just hates it. She thinks it's
I
disgusting.
told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Like, she just is really trying to sell this story. I'm sorry. Have you ever seen the dogs?
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing them howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
And yet I maintain this very pleasant face the entire time. The art department kind of chilled out when it came to the animation. They're like, nah, mouth moves. Tilt the head a little bit.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
What can you tell me about Red Knot?
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
I don't think that I would describe Red Knot as a tree hugger. I don't know, man. That seems...
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Yeah, well, whatever.
It
One thing's
seems
for
like
sure,
he was
he's
more
gonna
into
wind up with a
watching
dose of
birds than
buckshot in his
hugging
hind end if he
trees.
keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a UFO.
How's that, Emily? I don't follow.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
She does look a bit like,
What else can I do you for?
Hillary. Well,
I need to get the water from Sally's well tested. How would I go about doing that? Do you know?
Just get a water testing kit from the ranger station and follow the directions.
where's the
Where's
ranger
the
station?
ranger station?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
So I gotta go all the way to the other side of the lake.
Why would there be a problem with the water?
'Cause it's well water. And seeing as Malone dug that well 80 years ago, what gets pumped out of it could be pretty funky.
Hey,
Does the name
out of
Waldo
curiosity.
Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
See, I saw this one random tombstone over in the graveyard. I'm gonna obsess over it. Where do you find your antiques?
Where do you find your...
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Oh, so I don't get an answer.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found
Other
them.
old bottles?
See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be party central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So it's finders keepers,
So
huh?
it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to
You
his
know, I
constant
was
squawking, the
killing
state banned it.
fish.
Are you saying you acquired this stuff illegally?
Well, of course not. It all washed up on shore.
I don't believe you. Mm-mm. Not one bit.
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Are state parks usually, like, noisy and jam-packed? I feel like they're usually pretty chill, right? Why would he want that?
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to
It's just
boss
racist,
people around,
yes.
makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you about the
Guess
dog.
I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
I guess you will. So I can't fucking get rid of you. Do I go fishing in this game? Is that what I'm seeing here? Is this bait? Ah, look at the wormies.
Ew!
Ah, look at him go. S. Can I look at anything else? No, just that one wormy. Okay, that's fine. I got a wormy animation. No, I don't want to look at Emily. There's the bottle she was talking about. What's this? By a piece of the past. 80 years ago, Moon Lake was crawling with gangsters, flappers, and jazz musicians from the big city. They traveled to and from parties by boat, and were so rich that they accidentally dropped something in the lake, they wouldn't even bother going after it. Each item you see here was fished out of Moon Lake by legal means, and most likely belonged to some wealthy big shot. Don't go home without buying at least one genuine artifact from Roaring Twenties. I had thought that was a bird face from back there. It's concerning. And Benson Aviation. Millie gets you there. That's a cute little thing back there. Can't. Okay, alright, let me out. This is making me feel claustrophobic. Reminding me of stuff. Man. How old is this tree? The hottest new game show. Did you know that the growth rings on a tree indicate its age and the environmental conditions in which it grew? This cross-section is a reproduction of a pine tree that was 62 years old when it was cut down. Please note that the large size of this display does not reflect the actual width of a 62-year-old pine. Seedling? This is actually very cool to me. Dog Millie flying a plane. I can dig it. Wait. There's clearly a dog here. Where's the dog? I'm not gonna talk to him yet. I want to just like awkwardly wander around in silence first. What's in a name? Blah blah. One of Pennsylvania's best kept secrets. The lake is home to various species of fish, including trout, carp, and freshwater bass. Fishing is permitted with a fishing license. West Beach, East Beach. Critters. There's a skunk. All wildlife can be dangerous. Never approach, harass, or feed any animals, even small ones. Common shorebirds. The south area. This portion of the park is closed to visitors. Has several rare birds, such as the yellow-bellied flycatcher, are known to breed in this area of the lake. Look at him. He's all fluffy. Anyway, I'm fine. Totally fine. Hiking tips. Always carry the 10 essentials. I have to see the ranger for a detailed list. I wonder if water's on that list, because I got water with me. I stole it from Sally. Poison ivy and ticks are common in the park. Check yourself and your pet thoroughly for ticks after hiking. Be a friend to the park and help us keep the park clean. Keep pets leashed and clean up after them. You know, this is just basic don't be a dick while hiking rules. I'm not reading the rules. Sign for my apartment. I'm not reading the rules. I think I'm gonna read these rules now. Okay. Gray squirrel. Otter? There's otter in here. The red-tailed hawk. I want to read that, and I can't read it, and I'm very upset now. It's over here. Civilian Conservation Corps. In 1933. Desperately looking for work. Okay, so we all know this story, and, you know, Roosevelt, all this bull honky. I'm sorry. I having studied history of the Americas extensively, including through current day America, has kind of soured me on this whole thing. Like, yes, I know. I know all of this. I like the old-timey pictures that they get for these games. It's fun. Cannot read these dates. Albertus Lundquist. Is that a character that... Is that a name that we've come in contact with in the series? Oh, hey Victoria. Be careful while driving. Oh. They're so adorable. Aww. Moon Lake, North Area Development. The Frivoli brothers win fishing contest. 1963. Brothers Flavie, Danny, and Ronnie proudly showing their prize-winning catches this year. Whatever, I'm skipping words apparently. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna go.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Nancy, just keep pretending he doesn't exist. Alright. I guess I'll go talk to him now. Hi.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park Ranger Jeff Akers, at your service. Let's see, Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
Are there a lot of people living up here that you have to keep track of, because as far as I can tell, Sally's the only person who lives here.
That's her. Unfortunately, she seems to have developed a problem of the canine kind.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
Does that mean you don't? Yeah, no, let's go with this.
So you know the legend?
I know almost everything about this
Same
area.
intonation, though.
Not only have I lived here all my life, but you're standing in the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I'm its equally unofficial curator.
All right. So, what's your
take on all this ghost dog stuff?
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs.
Okay, but...
Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Okay, now, hear me out, though. They have glowing eyes. Like, here we go.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
Oh, okay. That's how you're going to explain this away? No.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Okay.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
Maybe people shouldn't live out here then. It's just a thought. It's a thought.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone
What do you know?
house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
No, that is a fair point, Jeff Akers. Thank you. Would you mind mailing this
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Okay. Would it be okay if I looked around?
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions,
I didn't ask
just
you
ask.
that many questions.
Thanks for all your help.
not a problem.
You'll know
and
when I'm
one last
interrogating
thing.
you.
The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Akers.
Okay. Park wildlife. Deer mouse. They're so cute though. Move dirt from the air at the damp time. Wear a respiratory mask and rubber gloves. I will do that part. That part I will do. Very sensitive to poison ivy. They can develop severe rash with blisters and extreme swelling. Such severe cases need medical treatment. Lyme disease. Man, when I first went out, like, camping, in, like, 5th grade, they warned us about ticks, and I lost it. I was terrified of the idea of getting ticks from there on out. I was convinced there were going to be ticks everywhere. Very contagious, but preventable by washing your hands. Beaver fever. Beaver fever. Okay, anyway. I think I looked at them all. Like, can I look at this one? Use common sense for fire prevention. Be cool about fire safety. Okay. Well, I looked around. Thanks, Ranger Akers. Back home. Yeah, no, I wasn't so afraid of ticks when I was actually out doing stuff as much. It was more like I was terrified that they would, because everybody was like, oh yeah, things are gonna find their way into your boots. And I was completely convinced that I was going to have, like, ticks in my boots, and then I was gonna, like, I don't know, man. Wait. Fine. She wouldn't let me back out. I say as though it's Nancy's fault. It's the programmer's fault.
I need a bucket.
You need a bucket, Nance. You have a bucket, remember? Oh no. How do I make it work? If it don't work, how am I gonna... Guess I should probably call Sally. Hey, been a few days. Haven't heard from you, Sally. Alright, let's dial her number. 2.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get
It's
to the
okay with
bottom of
you.
whatever's
I'm going
going
to
on.
continue to risk my
That's
life.
why you asked me here in the
I'm
first
stuck
place,
here
right?
anyway.
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have
I was
to
like,
give
why
it
does
up.
she want to move out here? She clearly can't cut it, like, out in the wild or anything. Okay.
I need you to tell me everything you can about those dogs.
They're black and they have yellow glowing eyes and they don't like me one
I just
bit.
don't think those
When's
are
the first
yellow.
time you saw them?
Well, let's see. I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night howling in the
Water
distance.
ball.
But I didn't actually see them
To prime
until
it.
I'd been here about a week. After that, they started
I got
appearing
it. I
pretty
got
much
there.
every other night.
Thank you. I would have figured it out eventually, but thank you.
When they appeared, did they always do the same thing?
Yes, come to think of it. They always came running up to the house, barking and snarling. They'd lunge at the windows, they'd jump up on the door, they'd run around and bark some more, then they'd run off. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of
What are you
choreography,
getting at?
which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
I like how that
Who
wasn't
would
her
wanna
first
do
thought.
that?
Like,
My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
oh really? 3 people? So the 3 people that we've met out here? I don't believe there are other people. This is it. This is...
What about River Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
Who are the 3 people you've met so far at Moon Lake?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this
I feel like
bird
Jeff
watcher
Akers
a
is
couple of
really
times.
easy to
Had a
name to
funny
remember.
name.
Red Knot.
Same with Red
I'd run
Knot.
into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
Okay. Okay, come on. Let's do this. Let's stay in sync here, mouse.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's
Oh, shoot. I
see.
should have asked the sandpaper question.
I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it.
Right, I already have the thing.
And watch where you walk in the living room.
Thanks.
Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and
For those who may not have been with me during the beginning of this stream, while the phone was ringing, I immediately walked off toward the rotting wood and died. So, second chance before I even picked up the phone for Sally, which is the first second of the game.
I could really use some sandpaper. Do you have any stashed away somewhere?
Sure don't. Try M's Emporium. She carries a little bit of everything.
I noticed.
I noticed. She's quite a character, isn't she?
By which I mean she's
I feel
racist.
like I've known
Did you
her
realize
all
she's
my life.
racist?
She's so open and friendly. She likes to make it sound as if Moon Lake used to be a major hangout for criminals and degenerates, which isn't really true and irks some people around here no end. But I figure she's just trying to make a buck.
I would be super pissed if she was making up stuff, because can't freaking mess with history like that, you jerk.
I'm curious. Why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming Super Ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the Parks Department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
I think maybe he had a problem with you because you left food out in the wild. I think he hates you for a good reason. I don't think it's this weird one that Emily's feeding you. I don't want to ask that because I know it. I don't want to ask any of these questions. Are you aware that you are the proud owner of a cemetery?
Are you aware that you're the proud owner of your very own cemetery?
Freaking cool.
Yes. When the realtor told me there was a cemetery on the property, I went, ugh. But when I saw how far from the house it was and how small it was, I decided I could live with it, as it were.
I don't know if anybody, saw the results of the Twitter poll, but I believe that in the question of would you live in a house that was right by a cemetery, or that was part of a cemetery, it was like yes by a landslide. So
Do you know if Malone is really buried there?
The realtor said the cemetery was just a sham, that there's nothing under those tombstones but dirt. But he may have just been saying that so I'd buy the place. The only way to know for sure whether or not Malone is there is to start digging, and I'm certainly not going to do that.
Well, no, that's not the only way to know for sure. There have to be, there's documentation. There's gotta be. I mean... No, I don't want to talk to her anymore. I'm done.
Talk to you later.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Also, who just abandons part of a sandwich on the... Yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, I was gonna drink that, but,
I don't need water right now.
No, I wasn't... You dumb bitch! Pumps water. I don't need water right now. Okay. Oh boy. Nancy. Dead people do make for really quiet neighbors. You are so right. Cool. I did it. I got the water. Okay, bird calls.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
So I drew what those sounded like to me. So that's cool. That's not disconcerting. Alright, let's go find some birds. No. You know what? I think I want to go the other way. Maybe.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Shut up, Nancy! What is wrong with you?
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Oh, man. Yeah. I got the goldfinch. Oh, I'm realizing I don't know now why I don't know why my phone just buzzed. Do-do. Where are you, Cardinal? There you are.
Darn, it flew away.
Well, yeah, because it took for frickin' ever to get it. Darn, it flew away. Dang, I was hoping. Okay. Yeah, I got him.
I must have scared.
Dang it! So loud. People are so loud around here. Oop. I tried both ways. Okay. I don't know where I was supposed to see the tanager, but apparently I didn't. I tried looking every which way.
I must have scared it.
How? How did I scare it? I scared it. Can I just have this in my hand? Good. Excellent. Got him. No, I'm walking around with this thing in my hand, man. No way am I setting this down. Great. That's what I thought.
Darn, it flew away.
Do I need to do something? What am I doing wrong? I don't remember if I need like camouflage or something. Some Ooh, shoe? We'll find out, won't we? Bam. Oops. Just, you know, looking for birds. The old exciting Nancy Drew tradition of looking for birds. You know. Seriously though, like, am I supposed to be able to take that? Okay, no. Click. Okay. By the way, if I mentioned how much I love this camera. No, wait. Oh.
I must have scared it.
Okay. Am I supposed to be playing? Cool fact. Those of you not in the chat don't get to know what the cool fact is. Incentive for showing up. Okay, so let's go ask. Oh wait, I can't. 'Cause it's not nighttime. Okay, well that is just fine. I'll go on my boat. I got my life jacket on, so everything's fine. Let's go drop that off first. Hey,
You're back.
Mr. Akers, I
I
have
have
that
that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
Cool.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Oh, there's the doggy. Oh, you're terrifying. Your proportions are awful. Just the concept of there
You're
being
back.
a dog, though.
I
noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park
Okay.
rules.
Do you have any
He's
other
not the same
dogs?
type of
I
dog.
hope you're not suggesting
dum-dum.
I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Thanks for all your help. All he did was tell you what the dog's name was. Well, that's pretty important. It's very important, actually, so. Let's go to M and see if she's got any, Am I supposed to play the tape for the birds? And that calms them down? Can't remember. There's some trick to it.
Howdy, Nancy.
I need to buy something.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. Long as you pay cash, that is.
Yeah, see, that's...
Right now, cash is kind of a problem for me. Do you think we could do some kind of trade out?
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, huh?
Okay, don't
Seeing as
put
how
it that
you're
way.
a friend of
Freaking me out.
Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do,
Sandpaper?
but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here have some?
He's your only hope.
Boo.
But you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Not talking to her about the dogs.
Guess I'll see you later.
I'm saving
Keep
that
on
until I
trucking.
have nothing else to talk about. Keep on trucking. Boo. I was vaguely hoping. Okay. Go. Skunk crossing. Oh, that's a sign. So clever. Okay. Guess I go home and sleep. I need to see if I can talk to... No, because he doesn't want me coming there until I've got all of the birds. Oh, right, that's just the... Duh. I always forget. You know, I still haven't found a way to open that trunk in the... Oh, no. Like... I'm gonna try something stupid here.
American goldfinch. American robin.
Come back!
I'm really trying to remember. There's a trick to this. What is the trick to this? Can't even go ask for hints either. Alright, I guess I'll just go and wait and see if I'm able to talk to Red. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's camo, but like I don't remember 100%. So I'm like, she is. She's still just holding the camera. Oh, maybe it's just a tape.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before
And I
can
don't
take the
understand
picture.
why.
What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You
I
need to
have
blend
never
in,
had a bird
like
object to
me.
my clothing.
Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
Okay. But
I'm sorry to keep
hey,
bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram.
Oh, Jesus.
I was
Okay.
just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was Ruth your wife?
Good heavens, no.
Oh.
My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Oh, that's cute. She the only dog you ever had?
Do many people around here own dogs?
Not really. Most people don't bother. The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
Okay. Bye, mister. Sandpaper.
It's stuck.
No, I know. This is what we're doing, Nance. Whee! Hello? What is this?
It's way too dark down there.
Okay. I'm just trying to remember. This was like... Okay. I was trying to make sure that this was definitely the one that like just reflected what the dogs were pointing to. Okay, that's a really pretty clock and I love it. I love clocks. Clocks are so good. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna give, what's her nuts a call? See if she has any flashlights around here. I'm just trying to find, like, any reason to... 215? Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, you got a
Could really
flashlight?
use a flashlight. Is there one around here someplace?
You bet. Look in the kitchen. The batteries might be a little iffy, though, but there's always M's Emporium.
Okay, I get it. You clearly she's paying you for every
Talk to you
customer you send
later.
her way.
Bye.
Like, but there's always M's for all your Moon Lake needs. All right, that's the letter. Okay. Come on now. It's really hard to click that, by the way. Kiss it. Uh-huh. She wrote all that stuff. Okay, alright. I've got a map. Am I gonna use that map? Probably not. Well, I can always draw it. Real quick. Okay. So, here's the house. I drew a cute little house. It's very lopsided, though. Okay. And up we go. trying to make the paths, like, super... Tombstone? So tempted to just... No! Look at it, you bitch! I was doing one solid thing. All right. Okay. I have done it. Isn't it lovely, guys? Oops. There we go. Yes. My wonderful map. I'm quite fond of it. I'll probably do annotations at some point just because, you know, where things are so that I know where to look for stuff. Oh, right, I've got a flashlight. I was like, what was I going to do? Let's go check shit out, man. I got a flashlight. With iffy batteries, man. Hello? Kiss, kiss, kiss. Oh, it's my picture now. Okay. Alright, kiddo. Oh.
William Akers? I wonder if he's related to Jeff Akers.
Very, she's like, oh, William Akers. I mean, you know that he's from around here, so there's a possibility. Thoughts on Thuggery by Ethan Collier. As told by his most trusted employee, William Akers. Mr. Malone has never spent a night in jail, and he never will, said William Akers. And you know why? Because he's just an ordinary Joe living... I'm going to make everything that I read that involves Malone into old gangster voice. Because he's just an ordinary Joe living... Dang it, I lost it. Trying to run an... Oh, here. Okay, I was like, I was talking. Trying to run an ordinary business. He said this with such conviction that for a moment, this reporter honestly thought Akers was talking about somebody other than Mickey Malone, the notorious gangster. Okay, done reading it loud. Maybe. But I was standing on the porch of Malone's getaway home by Moon Lake, having bushwhacked through thick brush from east side of the lake to avoid detection and probable eviction by his bodyguard, and I was talking to the man who, according to the police, is the only person Malone trusts. I ought to know. I see him every day, Akers went on. He doesn't deserve all the grief you newspaper hacks give him. He's a rich man because his laundromats are fine establishments and people like to wash their clothes there. All this talk about him being a bootlegger is just plain hogwash. When I asked if I could, I'm going to change everybody's voices apparently. When I asked if I could talk to Malone, Akers said Malone was out walking. Like I said, he's an ordinary guy who likes to do ordinary things. When I asked if I could wait for him, he said, "What for? And anything you want to know about Mickey Malone, I can tell you. I've worked for him for 15 years. When I said all I wanted was the truth, he said, then you're in luck, because that's what I just told you, see? And now I suggest you leave Mickey's a swell guy but he's got these 4 big dogs, see, and sometimes they don't mine so good. Jesus. I took the hint and left, but as I struggled through the brush to get back to my car, I realized something. Akers hadn't told me the truth about what Mickey Malone did. I knew that, but he had told me an important truth when it came to what Mickey Malone was. Someone who had at least one extremely loyal employee. I ask you, good citizens of Philadelphia, how many so-called legitimate businessmen can say the same thing? Oh. Tomorrow, reflections on Houdini, master magician. Jeez, alright. That's distressing. Alright, what's up here? Oh, cool. I can get in there now, right? Because I unlocked it from the other side. Come on, just freaking light up. Light up, man. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh.
It could be mice making that sound.
Okay. Pinched. Alright, so whenever Mickey Malone was pinched, that's what the thing is. Oops! There we go. See, I didn't need no flashlight. Oh. Guess I'm supposed to hang that somewhere or something. Oh, right. I have to go get that from M. Oy, so much traveling. Turn around. There we go. Yes, I am quite the photographer. My maps are wonderful. Hey, Em.
Howdy, Nancy.
I almost continue with my gangster voice. I need some camo, see? Okay. Long story short.
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, say a dozen little critters, I'll
little
give
critters.
You the camos.
Just because I'm going to do the actual bug hunt tomorrow, but I know for a fact that I'll forget. So I'm writing that down. You got a deal. What kind of bait you need?
So, what kind of bait do you need?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Hunting
Just
for
illegal,
critters
is it?
isn't illegal, is it?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. Least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
I mean...
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
I mean, didn't we kind of... Anyway.
I found an old newspaper in Sally's house that contained an article on Mickey Malone. It really got my curiosity going. What else can you tell me about him?
Person you should talk to is Jeff Akers.
Okay,
He's
I was
got
gonna.
this
So,
historical museum thing going out at that ranger station of his.
any word from
Any
Tucker?
word from
what's his
Tucker,
name?
what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call. But like I said, the man marches to the beat of another drummer. A very slow drummer.
Oh, I guess I could. No, I don't want to ask her. Fine, I'll ask her.
I found this picture in Sally's house. Do you recognize anybody?
I'm guessing the guy's Mickey Malone, but I don't know who's that lady. Sounds like a case for our resident know-it-all Ranger Akers.
Well,
Guess
good. I was
I'll
gonna ask
see
him
you
anyway.
later.
I guess you will.
She does not sound too pleased about that. Go confront Mr. Akers. Well, not confront. I'm gonna go ask him. Skunk is Ranger Joe's fursona. I like it.
You're back.
Where's Yogi?
Where's Yogi?
In the run, out back. Even out of sight, he's under my full control, as park rules require.
Alright, man. That's cool. So, first things first. Okay, fine.
I found this old picture in Sally's house. Do you know who these people are?
The man is Mickey Malone, I know that. I'm guessing that this is his girlfriend, Vivian Burnett, I think her name was. And judging by the year of that brand new Ford in the background, I'd say the picture was taken in 1928.
Maybe he just kept the car in good condition.
What would be the best way for me to find out who was living in Moon Lake in
I didn't actually mean to
1928
click
and where
that.
they ended up?
I'm disappointed
Tell
in
you
myself.
what, Miss Drew. Why don't I go through my files and see what I can dig up on this mystery woman? I'm a busy man, but like I always say, I'm here to serve.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department
Ghost
of
Dogs
Health
is a
today
good one.
for a status report, but
I'm
frankly,
glad it's your favorite.
I've been way too
one of your
busy.
faves. It's a good one. Sounds like Moon Lake could use
Sounds
two
like Moon Lake
rangers.
could use 2 rangers.
If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Then maybe these ghost dogs are a blessing in disguise.
What do you mean?
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
I didn't mean to insult you.
I didn't mean to insult you. In fact, is there anything I can do to help you out?
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates.
Sleepy.
They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
File shit is my note for tomorrow.
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get
Hey,
finished.
so
I found a
was your
newspaper
dad
dating
a
back to
gangster?
1927 in Sally's house. Since you're kind of an expert on the history of Moon Lake, do you mind if I ask you some questions about Mickey Malone?
Not at all.
I mean,
What do you know about a man named William Akers?
grandfather.
I know that he was Mickey Malone's right-hand man. I also know that although we share the same last name, he and I are most definitely not related.
Okay, sure.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
I don't believe you. All right. So then, and that exciting conclusion, I will call it a night. And we're gonna save the game because I haven't done that at all. Maybe save sometimes. Game has been saved. Okay. So, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow I will probably be very chipper or I will be extremely anxious because tomorrow is my last day at my current job, and then Thursday is my first day at my new job. So it's gonna be a mixed bag of emotions tomorrow. Tune in to find out which one I am consumed by. But yeah. So I'll see all y'all tomorrow. Come on back because this is a really fun game and I love it. It's one of my favorites. Okay. Bye.